Hey guys, Brad here today from the OFAH. In today's virtual lesson, we will learn all about North America's masked mammal, the raccoon. In today's lesson, we'll aim to answer 5 questions all about raccoons. How do we identify raccoons? Where do they live? What do they eat? What are they well known for? And can you harvest raccoon in Ontario? So stick around as we learn all about this mischievous masked mammal. How do we identify raccoons? Raccoons have a grayish body with a big bushy tail covered in 5 to 10 alternating black and brown rings. Their bodies have been adapted to help them to camouflage in the darkness of the night. They have short legs, which end in narrow, hairless paws that look like human hands, which is something they're well known for. Raccoons have keen vision, and their vision equips them both for daylight activities and nocturnal wanderings, although they are most frequently seen at night. Their non-retractable claws, sensitive digits, and sharp teeth are all well adapted for climbing, defending themselves, catching and eating prey, and devouring all sorts of food that they scavenge. Raccoons measure between 73 to 95 centimeters in length when it comes to their body. Their tails add another 22 to 25 centimeters. This means that they can be from 95 centimeters up to 1.2 meters in total length. Adult raccoons can grow very large. They can weigh anywhere from 5 up to 26 kilograms. On average, most raccoons do weigh between 6 to 8 kilograms though. Raccoons are known for their black, mask-like markings on their faces. This mask runs over the eyes, nose, and cheeks and gives it the look of a mischievous bandit, which often it is. Their skull is broad and their face tapers from their short, rounded head with white-tipped ears to a sharp, button-like nose. Where do they live? Raccoons can be found through much of Ontario. They prefer forested areas near water, although they can live in a wide range of habitats. Raccoons really require only a source of water, food, and a protected area for denning. They may be found in river valleys, forests, on farmlands, and they've even adapted to urban locations. Large number of raccoons can even be found downtown Toronto. They usually live in hollow trees and logs, caves, barns or other outbuildings, culverts, drain pipes, or the burrows of other animals. Raccoons usually have 3 den types: refuge dens, brood dens, and overwintering dens. Elm, maple, oak, bass, and sycamore trees are very good denning trees for raccoons. Typically, their dens are lined with leaves or wood chips, and they're usually found at least 10 feet above the ground. Raccoons do not stay in any one den type or at any one den site for extended periods of time. They do move around. As temperatures get to below freezing, raccoons retreat to their dens and remain inactive until it warms up. This is not true hibernation, because raccoons will emerge from their dens on warm winter days. What do they eat? Raccoons are omnivorous, and they will consume practically any food item, plant, or animal that they can get their hands on. Some of their favorite foods are corn, crayfish, fruits, and nuts. But they do have a seasonal shift in their diets depending on the location and the availability of food items to them. Raccoons are well known for going through garbage, particularly in urban areas, around people's homes and subdivisions, and in campgrounds. Have you ever been camping and had to store your food at night? Raccoons are one big reason for this. They're very smart creatures, and they're often known to get into humans' coolers, food tents, and even vehicles while camping. What are they known for? The raccoon gets its English name from an Algonquin word, a raccoon, which means he scratches with his hand. They were named this due to their human-like hands and the nature of their paws. As mentioned earlier, they're very well known for their banded light masks on their faces. These face masks develop at about 10 days of age, usually before their eyes are even open. Raccoons breed anywhere from January to March, depending upon their latitude in Ontario. They may have anywhere from 2 to 7 young in a litter. Young raccoons stay in the den for about 8 weeks. Then, they leave to hunt food with their mother. Raccoons are also well known for a very interesting behavior. They're known to wash their food in water when it's available. They will take their food and before eating, will actually wash it when clean water is available for them to do so. Speaking of water, raccoons are quite at home in the water. They swim quite well, almost as effectively as they climb. Our last question today is, can you harvest raccoons in Ontario? The answer is yes. Raccoon pelts are harvested to be sold on the fur market. Oftentimes, raccoons are considered a nuisance to private landowners, and trapping can be used to control their populations. Raccoons are also known to be hunted by hunters with dogs. They are the only species allowed to be hunted at night with a firearm in all of Ontario. If you wish to hunt raccoons at night, you must be accompanied by a dog licensed for the purposes of hunting raccoons. A licensed night raccoon hunter may use a light if it's not shone from or attached to a vehicle or a boat. Trappers require a trapping license to legally harvest fur bearers in Ontario, and they can only do so during open seasons. Trappers must also possess a valid outdoors card with a hunter accreditation. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and comment below. Don't forget to check out the resources section on our webpage. There you'll find free printable resource material like mini lessons and activity pages to follow up the virtual lesson. And please subscribe to stay connected as we learn together outside of the classroom.